Good day everybody, this is the Ecclesiarch here, back with some more Warpforge, and today we're going to be playing some Varro Tigurius. Now Varro Tigurius isn't in the best spot currently, mostly due to Ultramarines still struggling in general due to a lot of nerfs that they received, but on top of that there's a lot of very powerful things going around like right now, like Sisters, like Azrael, and so on. But still, despite that, I think that the Varro Tigurius vehicle deck is one of the more fun decks out there, and it is something that you can definitely enjoy if you like playing Ultramarines. This is basically almost identical to the traditional Varro that I used to play, with the addition of Valtus into the deck because he's just that cool. So if you're wondering, this only has limited tactics in the deck, limited stratagems, only the ones that are crucial, like Tactical Insight, Humanity Shield, one rapid deployment, battlefield supremacy, and inspired retribution. That is due to the fact that Varro is able to draw stratagems at will, basically, with his Scryer's Gaze, and that allows him to get all of these stratagems almost every game that he wants. So it's a thing of consistency. Now on top of that, we also have the late game vehicle package, so through Storm Talons, Annihilators, a Redemptor, Valtus, and an Executioner. All of these are very good vehicles. These are mostly due to the fact that they have a very strong codex ability. Same with Redemptor. Valtus is just really good because it's a very good finisher and a hard troop to remove, and Repulsor is just that late game punch that you need to just swing around the game. We also have the Stormspeeder Hailstrike as well, I think also a very important unit. But other than that, we're also running the Judiciar because stun is crucial right now in the game, mostly due to the fact that you are playing against Azrael and you really need to stun him to really have hopes of something, to just disrupt his consistency. On top of that, we got the Primaris Invader and the Landspeeder, and are good 4-drops. All of them, or both of them, are good because first off, this one is flying with high ranged attack and this one has high health, so both of them are quite sturdy. On top of that, we do have the support through Tech Marine and Antaro Chronos. Both of them are supporting the vehicle build, basically. And on top of that, we have Scout Bikes and Inceptors for flank, and Outriders and Inceptors for flank, and Scout Bikes just to be a little bit annoying. Now, I'm not going into too much detail with this deck, but I'll explain some things as we play the game, okay? So you will understand why some units are good as we play the game itself. Okay, so very first opponent we get is, what's his face? Dr. Doom. So you always want to get rid of your heavy vehicles. Don't leave it in your hand because you want your early game stuff. We still got a couple of heavy vehicles, but it's fine. These are less heavy than the other ones. And we do have Antaro Chronos. Antaro Chronos is always really good. Now, against Asmodai, it's not as effective, because mostly you want to high factory into Antaro, and a lot of opponents just can't deal with that. But the problem with this guy here is that he has so much flank that it makes it very difficult for you to really risk playing that Antaro Chronos. And I think we shouldn't risk it, because we're gonna have a very cool combo with all the other stuff later on. Okay, so he plays Sergeant Taman, so that automatically means that I'm not supposed to push for Chronos here. So what we'll do is we'll just keep drawing some tactics. Okay, Humanity Shield is always good. Let's see if he makes the mistake of attacking Varro. Oh, wow. He got a Deathwing Terminator, and just like that as well. Because why the hell not? Okay, so here obviously we're gonna drop Chronos. There's not much else we can do. It's always weird for me when a person chooses to play these cards into Asmodai, mainly because Asmodai is not even close to being consistent enough to be using those kinds of cards, but well, it is what it is, guys. What can we do? Okay, so we're gonna take a lot of damage this turn, but next turn we are going to have a very strong reply. So let's just punch into this. Thank God that the Strike Master didn't didn't trigger the ability, else I would have been very, very upset. I'll be honest. We just gotta take out the Strike Master like that. There's no point. Otherwise... He keeps dropping these big units, which is a little crazy to be fair, but... Alright. So what we do here is we play the Storm Talon, we refill. Then we have to play Humanity Shield. Unfortunately for us, however, he doesn't really... doesn't really hit this twice. It spreads the damage, didn't hit this or that twice, but I really didn't expect that either, to be fair, because there's a very low chance of that happening, so... And he plays another Terminator on curve, because why the hell not? Very well, we'll take it. By the way, this is the premier example of playing against Dark Angels currently, guys. Okay. Nevertheless, we can still clear this board because we have our Annihilator. But the question is, do we clear it with the Annihilator or not? Let me see how we can do it. So I could drop this. Then I should play Might of the Heroes. Then do this, and do this. Okay. Let's see what you got. Removes the shielding. Makes a lot of sense. Punches into it. Then he drops this guy. Okay, alright. We take that. Alright, let's drop another Predator. Okay, Deadly Hunters. That's actually pretty good that he had to use it. That's like one of his biggest cards, like the most serious one, so I'll take it any day of the week. He also drops a speeder. Now the problem here is we are on overtime against Varro, not Varro, sorry, against Asmodai, which is terrible. But at least we have Valpus here. So unless he actually top decks, which is a possibility obviously because we're talking about him who has generated so many secrets in the deck, but unless he actually top decks a secret, he might be in trouble because there's not many ways he can deal with this guy right here. Very, very difficult. Okay, alright. Another bite. The hunt begins! Okay, what else? Still going face, I see. Thank you, Baltus, for absorbing that. Now, let's see what I can do. So currently, this is 11 damage. 11 plus 6 is going to be 17. So that doesn't exactly put us in a place where we are safe, right? Somehow I knew I was gonna draw the wrong card, but I still tried. I still tried, guys. The sound of disappointment in my voice, though.
One strike is all I need.
Did you notice it? So we do this, and we also do the scout bikes, because it's gonna be nice to damage whatever he plays. So he's stunned, so no penance for him. I'm actually thinking of ditching the rapid deployment at this stage, guys, because
We ride for the lion.
oh yeah, he lost. Because it's sometimes messing up my consistency. I might actually ditch rapid deployment. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. We'll decide after a couple of games, to be fair. Okay, yeah, now he's done. Because Valtus is a Giga Chad. Okay, GG. I swear to God, nothing drives me crazier than when Asmodai's draw Deathwings on curves. Like, holy hell. That's supposed to be an Azrael thing. Either that shows that the cards are too strong, or people are just risking it. Just like that. Okay, we got a consistent Psyker against an inconsistent Psyker. This is interesting. You know, keeping an Inspired Retribution against the Chaos is always an okay idea, I think. We don't want to give him a Warp Storm, that's for sure.
Ultramarine.
Else he's going to abuse it to the full extent, so let's not do that. Even though I would also like to have some discounted tactics, I think he just benefits it way more from that. Benefits from it. The warlords that I usually use Warp Storm with are, for example, Onva, maybe... oh my god, there it is. Maybe Kill Talk and things like that. Okay, Bash. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that.
None shall stand in our way.
So if he gets his demonic strength, that's going to be 4, 6, 10, 14 damage. So that's going to leave us at 11 HP. However, it's going to give us the initiative. But the problem with that is that Helldrake Strike exists, right? So it's not the... Not sure why he would do that though. It's a little questionable. I actually think I might go for Tech Marine here.
I await your instructions.
All right.
will see your blood flow.
Oh, come the hell on. Actually think I just need to waste this now. Because there's really no other way here. I'm actually tempted to swap something for an anti-camouflage, because camouflage really shuts the Ultramarines down like crazy. Spawn them. Okay, best we got. So annoying. So annoying. Let's do what? That was a misplay, by the way. We missed 2 damage there.
Aim true and strike them down.
I don't think we're gonna lose due to 2 damage, but it is there. It's unlucky. Heldrake? Nope, no Heldrake. Nope. That doesn't work.
I strike from the wall.
Hey, GG. GG. We got pretty lucky with his blast there, but then again, the camouflages that he got were also pretty crazy, so I'll take it. Very well, very well. Let's continue. So that's our game number 3. Abaddon. Okay, another chaos. I think keeping this hand is pretty good, minus the executioner, obviously. This hand should really keep
it's for us to decide.
what happened last time off bay. Because one of the bigger problems against Chaos is when you can't really deal with their troops. And since Varro Tigurius really works off his smite a lot for removal. The camouflage really gets us. We could draw another tactic, but I think we're just gonna drop an Scepter here. Just to keep him from just bashing me for free. Because every time he just heals and face bashes, so he does free damage. Okay, that's fine. That's already quite fine. And we got the Primaris Invader. So the reason I like the Invader is that unless he plays a chosen champion, it's gotta be harder to take this out. Possessed champion, I mean. Okay, so he plays a Warp Talon. Warp Talon is no problem for us. I would even say... Okay, no, we don't need to do that. I was thinking maybe what we can do here is stun Abaddon as well, but I don't think we really need to do that. Like, if it hadn't stunned the Warp Talon, I might have used one copy of Insight. Ooh. Oh my god, and look at the damage. Oh, that hurts. That hurts, but we got a good answer for it. So let's get that repulsor going. We're gonna have the repulsor down in a second. And then if he doesn't do an execute, he's in trouble. Usually they have at least one copy of execution on Chaos, especially now with Dark Angels, but check it out. Sometimes they don't, and sometimes they just don't draw it, so. We have our invulnerability if things go too south. Camo? Nope. No camo. No camouflage for you. I believe there's another hard removal in my deck, so I'm respectfully gonna grab it. I'm gonna keep this just in case. This bike. Okay. It's probably a buff.
Surrender to Galaron, and your death will be quick.
So here's the issue here. That ruined my repulsor play almost completely.
Each path must be chosen with care.
That is not good. That is not good. Because if this stays alive, he just uses bitter blows to just destroy the fucking repulsor, and that's not good. And if I leave this alive, it becomes too dangerous. So what we do here is obviously this. Now if we get very lucky here, and we did, which is totally unfair to be honest. That was an unfair amount of luck. But well, we got it. We got way too lucky. But that's probably gonna be an execute out of him. Yes. And now that he has used his execution, That sets me up for a repulsor.
Let the roar of our cannons herald.
Which is huge. As usually you don't see Chaos players running 2 of those. It is possible, but it's not guaranteed. Okay, Black Crusade. Bringer of Decay, that's already scary. Followed by a Warp Talon, we can take that. Followed by a Master of Possession, no problem. And that guy. I think it's lethal, right? Yep, it is lethal.
Lead me to the slaughter.
Is it lethal though? It's not lethal. I messed it up. How did I mess that up? Oh shit. Oh god damn it, I messed it up. I thought it was lethal. Holy hell. Oh my god, I messed it up so bad. Oh shit. Oh my god, that is so shameful. Oh my god, I should... Yikes. I messed up the math there. Oh my god, I thought that was lethal. Oh, wasn't it lethal though? Oh damn, yeah. God damn it. I messed up the lethal so bad. What I should have done there was play the Hail Strike and then done the hard removal to the right. Yeah, I just threw a game there. I deserve to lose that 100%. I threw a very, very good game. Don't be like me, guys. Don't be like me.
What is yet to come is for us to decide.
Ready, my legions. A glorious victory will be mine.
Okay, Nasur is an interesting matchup for sure.
None shall stand in our way.
Alright, sorry. Had a little phone thing.
Activating reanimation.
Alright, divination it is. So let's just do a supremacy here. That's an okay move from him, but I think he loses a lot of tempo due to that.
Nothing
Ooh, he can actually deal with it. Okay, that's pretty impressive, I would say. He's gonna take a lot of damage to the face due to it, though. So, dropping another Storm Talon really has no point. Instead, let's do this. And let's do this. This should be a very good block for whatever he decides to play, because double Scout Pike is hellish. We should make sure we smash the remnants. Oh, that's good, that's good. Damage that Lich Guard. Scout Bikes are generally very good against Nasur because it stops him from dropping his Vanguard units. Let's play a Storm Talon again. It's gonna be harder for him to deal with it this time. Let's get this. Let's do this, then do this. And let's then make sure we take out that Lich Guard. If we actually got a Tech Marine here, the game could close out, because these guys would get armor and healing and he would just be blocked from playing anything. Scout Bikes can be very, very dangerous. Okay. Take that. Interesting. So, let me see what I can do here.
Targets acquired. Leave no trace of them.
So the one I genuinely need to get rid of is this, because that can finish me off. But I also need to go face. We can't drag the game too long, otherwise there's always a Hexmark finish being like behind the door, waiting.
I still serve.
All right. That's gonna be a lot of AoE, like crazy amount. Yeah, and that's enough to finish the game. GG. Usually, like, the amount of AoE that we can do with our vehicles is really good against decks like Nasur. If you can manage to set up your vehicles, this is mostly what's gonna happen. This is mostly what you're gonna see. Okay, let us move on and see what else we do here. So far, I believe we got 3 wins and 1 loss. And I think that 1 loss was completely my fault. I misplayed that pretty badly, but, you know, well, we're human, so... Understandable. Now, against the Eldar, you obviously want your energy bonus because you have very high energy cards, and you really want to be able to drop them as early as possible. You want to play your Tactical Brilliance, or not Tactical Brilliance, Battlefield Support as early as possible, because that really helps you get your late game troops that are actually very important. onto the battlefield very soon. Okay, Infinity Circuit Surge.
What is yet to come is for us to decide.
Alright, so I think for starters we're just going to still draw. We'll start off with a little bit of a slow turn. Now, Storm Talon isn't the best versus Eldar because they do have the Crimson Hunter, but despite the Crimson Hunter only does 6 damage, so they will still have to take face damage if they wanna compete with that. Ooh. So Galen is actually doing a pretty scary thing. However, despite everything, I just still have to push my energy ramp here, because we just need to stay another turn and we already got our big guns. Probably it's better if we start off with Predator Annihilator. Eldar really do struggle to deal with high health or high armored units, like tanks and things like that. Predator doesn't have armor anymore, but it's still very tanky. Despite the lack of armor, it is still quite tanky because 8 health is quite a lot. Okay.
Still.
We'll take it. Alright, so what we do here is we take this out, we destroy the Spirit Stone.
One strike is all I need.
And we draw again. Let's see so what he plays for 5 energy. What is his play here? Just the path of command, okay. And the Vengeful Wraithblade. So here's the thing with this, guys. If I let that Vengeful Wraithblade, if I leave that, I'm in a big heap of trouble. So what I actually have to do here is I have to Inspired Retribution that and take this out. It might seem like a crazy thing to do, but the problem is the Predator only deals 3 damage, which means that the Wraithblade just blocks 2 of that damage. So I'm gonna do a turn like that, and the next turn I can already reply with double Storm Talon or double Predator. I mean, by double I mean with Tactical Insight to trigger it twice.
Rise, Warden. The craft world needs you.
Yeah, that's not good. I'll be honest, that is completely bad. So I might actually have to do something pretty uncomfortable here, but I think there's not much choice. Which is, I basically have to do this. I am aware that I would like to keep this when he would do the Wailing Doom, but taking 6 damage here is just game over.
Bloodied blade of Cain.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. Because him committing 2 cards like that mostly is a sign that he doesn't really have anything to answer this with, so we play another one of these. Storm Talon would be a misplay, because with Storm Talon, he can do the Crimson Hunter. Whenever you're playing against the Eldar, always try to play around the Storm Talon. It's just that important.
So comes the hour.
Okay, my guy literally vomited his hand here.
Yet our hope is ever kindled.
Mm-hmm.
Target located. Flying into position. One strike is all I need.
He's gonna have some issues here. Mainly the issue of card draw. He might be playing Reclaim the Stars, even though it's rare on Gaeling compared to Keltalk. As I said, you mostly want to be playing around the Crimson Hunter, but doesn't look like we can afford it. Holy shit, he had a card draw, that's not too good. And there's the Crimson Hunter. But fortunately, I considered the fact that there might be a Crimson Hunter. So, I'm going to reply with my Storm Talon now, together with Tactical Insights, which is still gonna put me at an okay spot.
Target located. Flying into position.
Okay, let's still draw something. Inspired Retribution is pretty nice. Another one, really? Yeah, I'll take it.
I dread the swift demise.
Not like I have much choice, but
Death, I still serve.
okay, that's gonna be a pretty good turn. I have to save as much HP as I can. Let's actually do it like this. Can I afford to take 1 damage? I think I can afford to take 1 damage. Banshee. Spider.
And fade.
So comes the hour of bloodshed. Targets acquired. Leave no trace of them.
This should be very good. This is more than enough to clear everything. So either he gets Reclaim or Wailing Doom plus Banshee Mask. That can save him and win him the game. Otherwise, I don't think anything does. This doesn't look like a Reclaim deck though. He has too many spammy low-cost units for that. He's got 10 Spirit Stones though.
Are treacherous this day.
He gathered a crazy amount. Alright, alright. Let's take a look. Let's take a look how we're doing for now. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty okay. Let's play another game. The final one. Let's see how we perform. It's good to see, like, we got a diverse array of opponents. And not just Dark Angels and Sisters. So I kinda spoke too soon.
What is yet to come is for us to decide.
In the Emperor's name, I will end you.
But it is Morvin Val, and Morvin Val is, I would say, the most fair out of the Sister Warlords. That's correct. Supposed to be playing aggro.
One strike is all I need. None shall stand in our way.
The reason I like this unit, by the way, is due to the fact that it has flying and it's not easy to take care of. Of course, now she's gonna be able to do it, but that's only because she got the nuke.
With all due haste. I await your
Let me see what we can do here. Just trying to set up a scary board here so that she struggles until I get to my bigger units, and two of which I'm holding in my hand. Alright.
I will offer your blood to the Holy Emperor.
Well, at least we got rid of two of those. That can be a part of a very, very hellish combo later in the game. As you guys might have seen on my yesterday's stream.
target location.
Okay, I can give her one faith, it's fine. Just gotta conserve my HP here. Oh. Already. And can you deal with this? Can you?
Death will be a mercy for the faithless ones.
Target located. Flying into position.
Okay, we're almost equalized in HP and we have a serious board advantage. Her mass swipe is gone and no invulnerability yet. This is looking okay. What?
I will offer your blood to the Holy Emperor.
I think you kind of messed up something here, I'm not too sure. Something didn't go exactly as planned, I think. Yeah. Or maybe he just gave us a final smack before we finished her off. GG? GG. Okay. Alright guys, so if you are an Ultramarine fan and a fan of a vehicle build, I would suggest you play this because I think it still works. As I said, very hard to climb with it, like in competitive ranks, but I think it's still one of the best ways to play a vehicle deck. And on top of that, after the patch drops, this might become more viable. You never know. So if you're looking for a good vehicle Varro deck, I think this is the way to go. So one thing I would consider, maybe you can ditch rapid deployment if you wish, but sometimes I just find it pretty useful. So thank you for watching, and Ecclesiarch out.